today's video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a retro video game for the PC. Now, this was back in Windows 95 to Windows 98. It was playable, of course, on those systems. As you know, it's 2020, compatible for Windows 10. Now, before I start this video, I just want to make sure everyone is staying well and safe, and hopefully you are staying inside. Basically, all we can do is just kind of keep our minds occupied, is play video games. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my Super Drive from Apple. So hopefully it's going to work, hopefully it's going to install, and hopefully we can see this game in action again in 2020. The first thing that gets you is this beautiful artwork. But I've got to say, this is beautiful. It's literally everything, the detail of the windows, the window screen wiper, and the lights, and the beautiful gold wheels, as you can see. Especially back in those days, when you wanted to pick up a PC game, there's no such thing as digital or anything like that. It was basically on a disc, and this is how they came in big boxes like this. And it's made by Emperor Sports, if I pronounce that right. So as you can see there, it's really nice. And if you can remember this was, wow, this is bringing back PlayStation 1 days. This is how it used to be. So when you're seeing this, it was okay to play 3 and up. And when you see an 18 sign, it was okay to play 18. If you're not 18, then don't play it. That's what the idea was. Let's have a look on the back of this box. And as you can see, beautiful photos of the actual video game itself. And then it says, the greatest arcade hit of the decade skids onto your PC. Sega's perfect recreation of the spirit of rally racing runs in awesome graphical details and truly shows off the power of the PC. Now, I'm not actually going to read everything because it's going to take a while, but what I'll do, so you can actually pause it if you wanted to, so you can read it. There you go. And some more. And then there's some more. And then there's some more of this. Beautiful photos of the gameplay itself. So let's see what we get inside. It'd probably be different, I'm not quite sure, because this is a used product. So we get this manual, just tells you everything about it, what's inside, how many cards to collect on this game. It just shows you how to actually, play the game. And then of course, we have the actual case as well. So this is how it used to actually come in this box. And then you would get like a CD kind of case, which is really nice. And then it just tells you what it says on the box. So I guess like they couldn't actually sell it like this. I don't know why, but it's quite nice to have this because it's exactly the same on here. So when you pick it up, like back in the day when you used to pick it up in the store, it would be like, oh yeah, I like this game. Oh, it's got this, it's got that. And when you take it out, it's exactly the same on a CD case, which is nice. Sega Rally 2, Sega Rally Championship, which is really nice. I like how the artwork on the disc itself, that is really awesome because it's got like photos of courses and everything, which is really nice. It says play disc. I don't know how many discs. I think there's 2 because 1 is installed. So this must be the play disc. Let's have a look at this other one. I used to not like these because, oh, here we go. That's why, wrong way. This is the installment disc. You basically have 2 discs, not because there's like, 2 games on it. You put this in the computer, and then once it tells you it's installed, this is the disc that needs to be played. I'm actually going to see if this video game is actually going to work, if it's playable. Hopefully it is, because I really want to go on this because I've been playing Sega Rally on my PSP app, on my iPad. I've got it on my Vita as well, and I just love that game. It's really awesome. This is my iMac running Windows 10. So I'm using Boot Camp to actually run Windows 10. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if this actually works. So I'm actually going to install it with my Super Drive, Apple Super Drive. This is the mainly one I use to actually install things, so hopefully it's going to work. Here we go, get the install disk out, pull it in like so. So I guess all the programs actually going to be installing is going to be kind of old because this was from Windows 95 to Windows 98. So here we go. The CD is actually recognized, which is good. So it says run the auto run. So I'm gonna play that. Here we go. So install. So DirectX, do I need to install that? I don't know if I need to install that. And it's got the Sega Rally 2 official website, which I don't think that's available no more. So here we go, let's just install it. So you can hear the CD drive doing its thing. And it says, do you want to have it set up? So yes. Hopefully this video game should work, because I've been playing old games such as GTA 2. I think that is roughly the same era when this came out. Probably more older, I'm not quite sure. But GTA 2 fully is working with gamepads and keyboard and stuff like that. So here we go. So we got these nice cars, which is from Sega Rally 2. So these cars must be in the game itself. That's a nice car. Wow. Must be a Subaru there. I think that's the one on the front cover there. So yeah, as you can see, this is really old, guys. This is like, yeah, this is really old programs. The good thing is about Windows 10, they do compatibility things, so it lets you play games like this. So let's have a look. Welcome to Sega Rally 2 setup program. I'm going to press next, go all the way down here and press yes. And it says, where do you want to install it? So Sega Rally, Sega Rally 2. Yeah, I guess that's a good one. What's it say in the setup process? Okay, so this is going to be the full one. You can, whoa, you can have medium and minimum. I don't know what that is. Well, in this video, it's going to be the full one, of course. And then existing files, which is existing folders, should I say. I'm just going to press accessibility, which is the program folder. So yes. Hopefully this is just copying all the game data, and then I will be pulling the play disc in. And here we are. So Sega Rally 2 has been installed successfully. Go to the README folder or add the game to the shortcut. What I'm going to press them both. Go to finish complete. There we go. And this must be the README. Welcome to Sega Rally 2. And this must be it. So we've got the play, display settings, device settings, uninstall, replay files, which is pretty cool. I didn't realize there was like, kind of like YouTube in those days. Or was there? No, I'm sure there wasn't. README, online help, Sega Rally 2. So if I press, let's have a look at the display settings. Wow, 640 by 480. Okay, so these are really old, you can see. Device settings, what is this? Oh, so this must be the keyboard, how to select, should I say. Controller, you can actually have a 360 controller. I guess not, it's working on this disc. It looks full screen to me. This is full screen. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm actually going to configure my controls. So I'm actually going to play this game for you guys to show it like it works. I have to put in this disc. I think that was just the multiplayer on there, on this install disc. I'm just going to inject the disc, and we're going to put in play disc. Now I am using my 8-bit Do Pro controller, and it's configuring as an Xbox 360 controller, which is pretty cool. As you can probably see right here, this is the configuration. So hopefully this is going to be working. Sega Rally 2, so if I press on this like normal and press play. So yeah, so the analog stick's working fine, really nice. Let's have a look at the options, because I don't know if there's meant to be music. Oh, there we go. So the graphics settings, let's check this out. So we're running at it 60 FPS. I'm going to have it in the near car effect. Most probably yes. Let's put this, let's have it on all high resolution. So we're gonna have it 800 by 600. Makes sense, I guess. Are they saved? Should be. Yeah, saved. Okay. Okay, let's go to have a blast on this video game. So I'm gonna go on championship, choose your car. Let's be the old classic Subaru. I was gonna say the Solon, but it's not GLA, it's Sega Rally. So yeah, Subaru. Let's be the Subaru. I'm gonna have it on automatic, just on the first test. So let's try and put in cool story, bro. Probably not work. Probably just like too small, too big names. So just, whoa, it's getting there, I guess. Is it doing it? Wow, it's doing it. This is nice. I like this. Can't find the O. I've just passed the O, right? I've just used 2 O's. And oh, there we go. Cool style. Cool style. Pronounce that. Okay, here we go. So I'm using, as you can see there, I'm using the back button. And then I'm using the L2 and R2, if that makes sense, because I feel like they got the triggers. So yeah, this game is running completely fine. You know, really nice. Probably graphic packs out there, but you know, it's a classic video game, and I guess this is how it should be played. It's running at 60 FPS. It's not probably running at 1080p. So if I wanted to do some recording on YouTube, or if you are a YouTuber and you do like gameplay, you want to do gameplay on this, then you probably have to get like a graphics pack mod to actually have run it in 1080p. But it's running fine. Now there's no music. I don't know why. I don't know if there's sound packs you have to install, but it's really nice. No lagging or anything like that. It's like game 13. So it has got music. Okay. Yeah. That's, like I said, I've never played this game, so, you know. So I guess they want you to hear like, the guy telling you where it is. Like, go left, go right, 165, you know. So it just reminds me of the PSP one, which is nice. Gotta say, the graphics were pretty good back in the day. Oh, look at that drift. Tokyo drift there. Okay, there we go. Around the corner. The only difference I can actually say about this game is, whoa, is the time. Like on the PSP version, there's no such thing as the time version, time. But I guess on this one, it's totally different. It's time. So I guess this was an arcade video game because it's got an arcade feel. I guess when the time's up, you'd have to probably put like credits in to actually make the game run. Wow. That was my bad for doing that. I shouldn't have done. I should have put my brakes on. There we go. Oh, we're gonna run out of time. Oh no. I've failed this. Oh, it was just, why? Oh my God. It was just there, right there. Just give me a bit more, like 10 seconds. Okay. So yeah, Sega has just said it's game over. So yeah, I guess it is. So anyway, playing the game, really awesome in 60 FPS. No, you know, graphic issues or anything like that. Runs awesome, especially with a 360 gamepad, but as you know, it's an 8-bit Do Pro controller. So if you've got one of these, it works completely fine. I was actually accelerating with this and then braking with this and then using the kind of, I think it's like a handbrake, this button, and start select. The analog stick was running completely fine, just like a normal analog stick would for a racing game. So yeah, all in all, this game does work in 2020. If you want to buy this game, go and buy it. It works completely. As you can see, I did an installment of it, playing a few bits of it, and it runs awesome. So thanks for watching, guys, and stay safe and stay in.